that's why I bought the camera, because I saw one video go off and I'm like, this could be something.
What video was it?
So it was obviously in the gym. I think the video that I'm thinking of, it was like a video of me benching, like incline benching 3 plates. But this is when I was like heavy into pressing. Like I really enjoyed incline bench. I just threw up my phone and I recorded a set, and I think I got like 3 or 4 reps. But I posted that with like a trending sound, and it got like 40K views, and I'm like, holy shit, like this is insane. So I bought the camera, and then never been into an opposing room before. So I went to the posing room, set up the camera. I was wearing like my parents' butcher shop like hoodie or something, and it was such a stupid video. It was like me taking off the hoodie, posing for a second, and like that was it. It was like 10 seconds, and that got like 200K, and I was like, no fucking way, like I'm famous, it's crazy. When in reality it was just like, it's nothing.
It's the beginning.
But it was just like the hype of that, like that initial kick.
Yeah.
And just by posting that video, I think we sold like 50 hoodies,
Wow.
which was cool. Yeah.
Wow.
This busted ass box, are you for real, dude? Yeah, let's just leave this box out.
You just have to snack on them at some point.
I can't. Why were they melted?
You tell me.
I don't know.
You gave them to me.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, I did. Why were those melted?
Oh no.
I have no idea.
This shit funny, so.
Is it actually funny?
No, it's like not funny. It's just funny that we're both on this podcast right now. So random. This is the only way I can get you to do a podcast.
It's so. Oh.
All right. What Dom and Chris like to say, they always like to say, welcome to Raw U episode 455,662.
Was that supposed to be funny?
That's what they always say because they don't know the number. I think this is episode 60 though, to be honest.
60?
Yeah.
Damn.
Numbers almost triple digits.
It's crazy.
But today is just gonna be a Q&A that we posted on the Instagram, the Raw Instagram story. A couple good questions in here, some funny questions. I had one question, and then we have one last good question that me, you, and Jack talked about. So I hope you got those 5 things
Oh,
off the top.
I don't have them on me.
No, you don't gotta have them on.
Oh, yeah.
Just off top.
I think so.
But what do you say we just get straight into it?
Yeah, I should probably put this on.
Me too.
Mute. Let's get into it. I gotta book your flight, by the way.
Yeah.
Hurricane.
There's a Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton's about to be ripping through Florida. It's chaos in here right now.
Bro, I feel so bad for Tampa.
Yeah.
Even Fort Myers, like, they're not that far, or the hurricane's not hitting that far south, but some parts are still recovering from the hurricane like 2 years ago. So, shit might, yeah, it's rough.
Is it category 5 right now too?
Yeah. About to break out the conspiracy theory here. Where's, you know what?
It's the government. But to start, what got you both into the gym and bodybuilding space?
Both is in who?
Both of us. What got you into the gym? I think you've talked about it a couple times.
I did. I actually did my what the hell is that? The athlete thing? The
Athlete search?
No, not the athlete search. I can't think of it.
Athlete thing. How old were you?
What's the thing they just filmed with Jeff? What's that shit called?
Oh, the For the Love of Training.
Yes. So I talked about it in the For the Love of Training.
Yeah.
I fucking hate every time I'm on the podcast is like something sappy or fucking. But to keep it short, grew up with a difficult home life. Wanted to get away from it. Found a spark or love for the gym, and I just started training a lot. So Kind of just wanted to get away from the house and found myself there. So, how about you?
I was in sports, and I kept getting injured. Like, I would break a bone every single year because I was so skinny. And
Seriously?
Yeah, no, I literally would, like, for, like, 2 or 3 years straight, I would, like, break a bone, and I would end up, like, not being able to play.
How many bones have you broken?
I broke my hand. I broke my collarbone. Got a couple concussions.
Damn.
But I kept getting injured because I was, like, tiny. So then my coach was like, yo, dude, you got to, like, hit the gym.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah, he's like, dude, you got to hit the gym and, like, get your weight up pretty much. And then I did. And then my senior year, I started both sides of the ball. Like, it ended up being good, but.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I guess mine's like a 2-part story. I wanted to get out of my house, so I got into the gym, and it was like my junior, senior year, something very similar. We were like out of all the competition. Like, I played baseball, and all the other teams were just stacked, like huge ass, like everybody was like 6'5", like jacked, and we had the smallest team in the tri-state area. And the coach was like, y'all got to figure this out, like, get bigger or we're not going to win. Mm-hmm. So everybody hit the weight room, and then we ended up winning states that year. So
nice.
It actually worked out.
Nice. But no, after my coach told me that, I started working out, like, at school in the weight room there. And then I always wanted to get, like, an actual gym membership, but my mom was a single mom, and she couldn't really afford to buy me a gym membership, nor take me, because she worked, you know, while I was in school, and then she also worked when I was, like, at home. Mm-hmm. So I had nobody to take me to the gym, and we couldn't afford a gym membership. So as soon as I graduated high school, I got a job at GNC.
Seriously?
I got a job at GNC, and I used my GNC money to fund my gym membership and all the supplements, and then I got, like, super heavy into it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how I got into the gym.
What's next?
What do you think? I just got all these questions. Should I ask how is hybrid Vaughn going now or later?
Hybrid?
Yeah.
What am I hybrid in?
You're on the bike now.
Oh, I'm on the bike? I mean, it's just like, I enjoy the bike for cardio because instead of sitting on the stationary bike in here, I'm able to get outside, which in Florida, it's difficult to enjoy the environment because it's so damn hot out half the time. But when you're riding on a bike, you have the wind blowing in your face. It was like pretty chill. But you get a little bit of sun. It's good cardio. It's just dangerous. That's one thing. Actually, somebody just got killed not too long ago. But like right here too.
Wow.
Yeah.
You told me the other day you had a ride with Jansen and Dom.
That
was your ride with Jansen and Dom.
So I took the first ride with Dom, and I was like, this is just not too bad. And I got like halfway through the ride, and I started feeling a little gas, but like I was keeping up the majority of the time because we do gravel. And throughout the whole gravel portion, I was like right on his ass the whole time. But as soon as we got to the road, he just like took off. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
How far did you guys go?
I think that first ride was like just under 30 miles. So it was a decent amount.
Something light,
yeah. But I think he was just like taking it easy because that next ride with Jansen, I was like, it's gonna be a cake again. But on the gravel, I lost them within like the first 10 minutes, and I'm like way fucking behind, out of breath, dying. I don't know where the fuck I'm going because I've only taken this route once. But they had to stop like 3 or 4 times to wait up for me. But I think that one was like another 30 miler. But the cardio was insane. I think I burned like just over 1,000 calories on that ride. So, wow. Yeah, if you're trying to eat whatever you want to eat, ride a bike, burn some calories,
hybrid,
burn through it. But that's about it. I really can't foresee myself running. I just can't do that. But bike's fun though.
Because your knees.
Yeah.
What inspires both of your creative direction? I'm assuming he means for your content.
I mean, if you want to start, because you edit it.
Yeah. I think how it got started really was we were just pushing out content, just regular YouTube videos, like the way they've always been. And you were unhappy with the content. You wouldn't even watch your own content.
I hated my content.
I also wasn't like really happy with it because we were just like putting out stuff that neither of us really cared about. And then we were kind of like entertaining the thought of using a tripod. And then one day we just said, fuck it. And just literally recorded a video on the tripod. And I can't remember if you asked me to edit the video a certain way or not. But from what I remember is I just said, fuck it, I'm going to edit this video the way that I want to edit this video. And then you loved it. And then we ran with it.
As far as color-wise or just everything?
Just in general. The first, like, how we slowed it down and got it, like, more emotional.
Yeah.
I kind of just was like, I made it more cinematic because that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I just made it really cinematic and I edited everything the way that I wanted it to be. And then you wanted to go towards, like, the more emotional side of it.
Mm-hmm. At least for short form stuff, I was going through my Instagram the other day because, like, I feel like we're at a point where I'm at a point I need to change up, like, the overall look because it's getting super repetitive with colors and just, like, you can only do so much in the gym, especially when it's all black. So I was looking through the content and there's, like, a clear break of, like zero knowledge on cinematography to, like, full on, like, cinema. And there was a few, like, transition videos, but it only took, like, 1 or 2 videos until we nailed that color down. So it was, like, a pretty quick change, but I just overall I really like the slow content, more emotional. The colors look fucking amazing. So that's pretty much how we got into that. But yep.
But I mean, now we both really love the content. I love to create it. You love to watch it.
I actually enjoy watching it, which is different.
It's really important. And I think that is reflected in your engagement.
Oh, 100%.
Like, you actually enjoy that. Like, I like to say, create the content you want to exist in the world. I forget where I saw that. It was like some motivational speech, but as soon as I heard that, I literally stuck with it. And that's what we've been doing ever since. And it's literally reflected in your YouTube views, your Instagram engagement, all that. So
yeah, I definitely think we need to sit down and plan YouTube and short form more, but
yeah,
we definitely improved for sure. As far as these, first store they're going to be in is GNC on the 1st of November, which is super interesting. Well, not super interesting. A very unfortunate story, actually. We sent out the first order to them, and it got rejected immediately because there was a manufacturer, at least a manufacturing error on the bag. So we just got a whole bunch of stickers, had a sticker every single bag, and since it was a decent sized order, they're still doing it. It's not done yet, but like I said, they're going to be launching November 1st, and if you haven't tried them yet, this is the white chocolate, which is like a white vanilla chocolate, and a milk chocolate, which is probably my favorite. It's like a 50-50 split between the two. You know, I feel like a lot of people like the white. I like the milk. But this is a project we've been working on for over a year now, probably like a year and a half. We've had the treats for about over 2 years, so we're finally relaunching, rebranding, and that is the very first store that it's going to be in. So like I said, if you haven't tried them, go to your local GNC on November 1st and be one of the first people to get a bag of chocolate-covered pretzels.
Would you rather swallow a watermelon whole or pee? Oh, would you rather swallow a watermelon whole or pee a grape out? Or pee out a grape?
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
I feel like if I were to swallow a watermelon whole, I would probably die. If I were to pee a grape out, it would probably hurt for a little bit, but we would get through it and I'd be alive the next day. So
yeah. Hypothetically, you digest a watermelon.
Hypothetically, I digest the whole watermelon. All right, I can probably digest it, but how is that fitting fitting down my throat? Pause.
I don't even know. I might have to pee out the grape. I'm going to pee out the grape. Comment below what y'all are doing.
This is crazy that these are the questions.
Besides the gym, what else do you like to do on your free time?
Honestly, just the gym.
That's it?
I have no hobbies. No, I just got into biking. I really enjoy fishing. I love going to the beach. It's pretty basic, just like all Florida stuff. But like when I'm back home, during the winter, I really enjoy skiing, snowboarding. We have snowmobiles. Just love being outdoors. So that kind of stuff. What about you? When you're not editing, what do you do in your free time?
Edit? Nothing. I chill and relax.
Chill.
And like I've been watching Netflix and stuff like that. Now I've started editing in DaVinci. So on my free time, I've actually been on DaVinci editing more. Learning how to like color grade and like actually use the software well.
That's good.
I'm not like a big Florida boy, honestly. If I could live anywhere, it wouldn't be here. Just because I'm from up north, and I like to hike, and I like the mountains.
Oh, I do like the mountains.
And I like nature. And Florida is literally like a flat piece of paper, and there's literally like the biggest hill we have is literally
It's a landfill.
A landfill,
Yeah.
literally. So, honestly, there's not much to do here besides go to the beach or go out. But yeah, I would say hiking.
Hiking.
When I lived up north, literally, I would always be outside hiking all the time. I'd literally hike 2 miles to a waterfall and just post up. And then
They have that
hike
in
back.
Ohio?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I
Love
loved
that.
it. And then you like go off trail and just literally like go down this like massive river. It's pretty cool. Somebody asked for Mook, what is a good starter camera for photography and videography? But he's ripping a dart. What is he doing back here?
That's crazy.
You should go knock on the window. Anyways. Really? You gonna sit right
He's
there?
getting comfortable.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Good starter camera. I think A7 III. Everybody and
A7
their mom has an A7 III. I think
That's what I
it's
started with.
yeah, it's a trusty camera. It's a great hybrid camera.
The one thing that I hate about that camera is that the whole like the screen that you can pull out, it literally just like tilts forward and you can't move it at all.
Yeah. So if you can afford it, go with the A7 IV.
Yeah, or even I think my first one was the one of the ones that I had wasn't the first. A7 III was the first. The A6400 that has like a flippable screen.
That's a great camera too, and it's probably a little bit cheaper than the A7 III. And I think it's full frame, which is also important.
Yeah, and I think I had a 24 on that, so super easy to vlog with.
Yep. But I mean, a couple basic things to look for is like megapixels, something with like 22, 23 or more megapixels, and 4K shooting. If you get 4K 60, you can do slow motion, but now we're getting into the details that don't matter that much. I started with a Canon T7i, which was like $600 a camera, I think, when I got it. And then after that, I got the Sony A7 III, and then after that, I got the Sony FX3. So huge upgrade from the Sony A7 III to that. And I still shoot with the Sony A7 III sometimes for some of your photos. This is a good question.
All right, let me hear it.
If it wasn't fitness or content, what career path would you want to go down instead?
I feel like this is kind of multifaceted. If we're like going back in time, and
because you went to college.
I went to college.
Yeah.
I went to Stockton University in Jersey, and I got a criminal justice degree. And from there, I was planning on going to law school, but that clearly never happened. But if I didn't start posting on social media, I would probably not be out of school now. I probably would have graduated 3 years ago, and I would most likely be a lawyer, and I would probably not enjoy that
Fighting
at all.
the criminals.
Yeah, I would not like that. But I also had maybe like a 6-month spree of signing up for a lineman school.
Me too.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna be a lineman.
They make bread.
Decent amount. Well, you gotta work though.
Yeah, you gotta grind. OT.
Like, yeah.
Especially right now, linemen
know.
are busy
Yeah.
in Florida.
I was gonna do that, but I kind of just realized that there's like an idea that people were putting into my head, and I really didn't want to do that for myself. So I just want to do the whole change to when I really locked into going to law school and then started posting on social media, I just veered that way.
Yeah, I was gonna ask next. When did you start posting on social media? Like during that transition? You were in law school.
I wasn't in it yet.
Oh, you were.
So it was like I just graduated from university. I got a 4-year degree, and
for criminal
justice, yeah. And then I went back home, and my family owns a butcher shop, so I kind of just like helped throughout the summer. And at the same time, I was posting. And that next fall, I was getting ready to go to law school. But right around the time of like picking all the classes, that whole spiel, social media started to take off a little bit. So I just threw all my eggs into that basket, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to law school. But because realistically, I couldn't see myself going to school for another 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that graduate degree. What did I get? Undergrad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, undergrad's 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was long enough.
Yeah.
Like I hated every minute of it.
So I remember like whenever I first started to post, like I can vividly remember that first post that popped off, and I was like, oh shit, that was crazy. And I got like hella motivated to just keep posting and keep posting, because I was like, wow, that was like so easy.
Yeah, that's why I bought the camera, because I saw one video go off, and I'm like, this could be something.
What video was it? And like
I think it was like,
explain the whole like setup, like from like having like the video idea or whatever, and then like actually shooting the video, and then posting the video, and then like your reaction whenever the video took off.
So it was obviously in the gym. I think the video that I'm thinking of, it was like a video of me benching, like incline benching 3 plates.
How old were you at the time?
Probably like 21.
Okay.
But this is when I was like heavy into pressing. Like I really enjoyed incline bench, and I still do. I just do dumbbell, but I was heavy into barbell, and I just threw up my phone and I recorded a set, and I think I got like 3 or 4 reps. I posted it on TikTok.
What weight was it?
315. But I posted that with like a trending sound, and it got like 40K views, and I'm like, holy shit, like this is insane. So I bought the camera, and then
the next day.
It was probably like within like a week's time frame.
Okay.
Because I had to figure out what kind of camera I needed to get. So one of my friends had the A7 III, so I was just like, I'll get the A7 III too. And I was training one day, and then I was like, I'd never been into an posing room before. So I went to the posing room, set up the camera, and I was wearing like my parents' butcher shop like hoodie or something, and it was such a stupid video. It was like me taking off the hoodie, posing for a second, and like that was it. It was like 10 seconds, and that got like 200K, and I was like, no fucking way, like I'm famous, it's crazy. When in reality it was just like, it's nothing.
It's the beginning.
But it was just like the hype of that, like that initial kick.
Yeah.
And just by posting that video, I think we sold like 50 hoodies,
Wow.
which was cool. Yeah.
Wow.
So from there I just like kept doing it, and then here we are today. So
Nice.
yeah.
And then when did When did Dom and Chris hit you up along the way?
They didn't hit me up. One of my friends, I actually went to high school with him. And throughout this whole like time frame of me like just starting, he was actually helping me with like camera settings. We do like
Do I know them?
Grant.
Oh, nice, Grant.
Yeah.
Everybody here watching probably knows Grant too.
But he would help me with like some photo shoots here and there, just like little stuff. Because I think when I got with Young LA, I had like 30K followers or something. So a super small creator. But where was I going with this? What'd you ask?
Shit. I got ADHD. I don't know. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue, bro.
Pause.
Oh, I asked you. Oh, yeah. I asked you when, like, Dom and Chris and all that.
Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
So he just like, he was a part of the company because one of the other athletes that used to be with the company, he used to film them. So I think he hit me up one day and he's like, yo, come down. I would love for you to meet these people. And it just happened like this was the same time that Merck came down. That's when I met everybody. And then I think like a few weeks later, I just ended up moving here. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because every single podcast I'm on, I say the same exact story. So if this is like your 8th time hearing this, like, just bear with me. But yeah, that's how it went.
And so then you moved here, and you've been here ever since.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then this is funny. So whenever you moved here, how long were you living here before you were like being around all these people here, being around Don, being around Chris, being around Matt, and everybody else that's successful around them? It makes you want to like start your own thing and like be an entrepreneur yourself. So how soon after that did you decide that you wanted to do the treats?
Oh, I think
or
it
what
was
persuaded you to do it?
So I just went through my prep. I got my pro card, and like during this whole time, I was like, what's next? And I just didn't really see myself like jumping into a pro debut like that soon, because I would have got smoked. Because I think at the time I got my card, I was like 179 stage weight, so I was tiny. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to figure out what I could do next. And like growing up, my parents had multiple businesses, and that's always been like a thing that I want to get into. So I think I just approached Dom one day. I'm like, yo, I want my own thing, and came up with the idea of the treats, and that kind of just like went that direction. And then we got put out of business for about 1.5 years because of that whole manufacturing mishap. But we're back.
It's all that again.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, interesting times. It's crazy how much things change with time. It's wild.
What's your favorite song right now?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
Gym song, probably, it's an old one. Shaba by A$AP Ferg.
Shaba. Right.
Yeah. Shaba. I go crazy with that. Like every top set, like I probably go through like 3 songs while I'm in the gym. And during probably 2 out of my 3 sets for every exercise, I'm listening to that song on repeat. So
when y'all are watching his YouTube video and it's like this depressing audio, Shaba brings
like, I'm going crazy in my head. But
start playing that song over his videos. It's hilarious.
Hey, that could be the content switch up.
Yeah.
More hype.
Straight hip hop.
I actually found this one content creator. He's like an older guy. What is his name? Dry Creek Wrangler School. It's just this old dude. That's what he looks like.
I've seen this
he
content.
just spits advice and like
crazy numbers.
Dude, insane. But like he's like, it's nothing that you like are like, holy shit, like I never would have thought of that. It's just like really good like dad advice,
Mhm.
you know. I would love to do a transition. Like it's gonna be difficult because like that's so like off brand right now,
Mhm.
but a little like progressive turn into something like that
Mhm.
where it's like sort of like giving more like a more positive message rather than being depressed, because he talks about like depression and his view on it, and like it changed my perception on it a little bit, so.
All these questions are like, this is like the most Q&A podcast ever because everything's so random. Like I got another funny question. Would you rather never be able to sleep with a blanket again or a pillow? It's a good question.
Pillow.
A pillow?
I would take a blanket any day.
Me too. Can't sleep without a blanket.
Yeah. You ever been at like a friend's house and you just like fall asleep on their couch and
Bro,
there's no blanket?
I got into a fist fight with one of my friends over a blanket. That's how much I can't sleep without a blanket.
Crazy.
Nah, me and him are tight. It ended well.
It's wild. But yeah, what I was saying, you ever fall asleep without a blanket and you end up with like waking up, there's like a chair on you using it for warmth.
People covering up with the cushions.
Yeah.
What project right now are you working on that you're most excited about?
Probably I'm working on a coaching app, which I'm very excited about. But other than that, building out the flavors for these guys, working on a mocha latte, which is taking a minute, but after that, there's a dark chocolate one and then a peanut butter flavored chocolate, which is very exciting. Really looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to walk into a GNC or like a store and see 5-6 different flavors of the pretzels.
That's going to be cool.
So yeah,
The mocha one is really good.
it's really good.
I'm excited to shoot the content for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. But yeah, that one's causing some troubles right now because the original flavoring was a powder and they had to change it to a liquid, but the powder version and the liquid version taste completely different. So we'll see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. When are you getting in another sample for it?
When? They just sent it off for testing, so I'm assuming after the testing it'll come here, but it's been taking a while, so we'll see.
What's like the hardest part of like the treats project for you personally? What do you find to be the hardest?
Probably just getting in my head thinking, I know that this is gonna work eventually. I think I just want it to like work now. So like not seeing these in stores yet is really difficult for me. I know we're getting there. I know that they're gonna do really well. I know the brand's gonna do really well. But I think just like the overall of the unknown and like just not knowing what's gonna happen with it yet is super difficult for me because I am very good at overthinking. And I think that's one of my biggest flaws for sure. But yeah, probably that.
It's very normal.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would have the same concerns.
But yeah, I'm excited once it gets in stores though. I'm super impatient. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The impatient.
It's not easy. It's not easy being here around all of this success too.
Yeah, I know.
And then like being like, come on. Like,
You know what I feel like? I just told somebody this the other day. Like, out of everybody in this building, all the brands, all the people, I feel like the little brother that like never gets taken on like adventures. But I know that one day the bigger brother is gonna be like, all right, you're coming on this one.
Yeah.
So I know we'll get there. It's just like it's a matter of time and just like when it's gonna happen.
Starting soon.
Yeah.
GNC, November 1st. And then are we in talks of like getting in any other stores yet?
Yeah, so I don't know if I can say it, but Vitamin Shop, which is like a grocery store, they're taking it, a few other places, but when you're editing this, just like bleep out all those names.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can say it or not.
Okay. And then I think maybe just one more question. What time is it?
4.
It's 4. Fuck, I gotta go.
You good?
All right, last question. What are 5 things you cannot live without?
I can't live without?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like materialistic, like just like possessions of mine?
Yeah.
Okay. My espresso machine. Every single morning I take that, or I have that. Pause.
Take that.
My headphones, use those daily.
Or your iPad.
My iPad for sure. The dogs. And what else are we working with here? I had another really good one.
Vaughn Street.
I mean, I could say that, but like something I actually like I'm missing right now is my necklace. It's like a good luck type of charm, but that's number 6.
Number 6 is the treats.
So
Shoot,
that's the Q&A.
Wait, my 5 things, bro?
Let's hear
My
it.
5 things? Gotta be my camera.
Okay.
Number
Actually,
1.
I gotta redo mine, bro. I need to think about it for a little bit.
Gotta be my camera. Caffeine. Shoot. Lut pack. No.
Slight plug.
No. Camera. What else did I say?
Caffeine.
Oh yeah, caffeine,
Lut
bum
pack.
energy. We just chug bum energies here at the office. It literally fuels the whole office, the whole marketing team. What about a food item?
Food.
Food item.
Rice.
Jasmine
Rice.
Jasmine rice.
Yeah.
Raspberries.
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 I've been on the blueberries.
Blueberries.
Yeah.
Antioxidants.
So good.
My SSD,
It's needed.
because we shoot so much every single day. I can't live without the SSD because I gotta dump footage all the time. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what else?
Another one I was gonna say are my shoes. My
Oh,
A6.
Yeah.
Favorite pair of shoe ever.
Yeah.
Just got another pair of these. These ones are crusty, but
What's one thing that you see me with that I can't live without? If you had to guess, because I'm having trouble with the 5th one. Cigars.
hey, you just broke out the pouches, so
A little bit.
I guess it could be nicotine.
Nah.
Bro's on the unhealthy kick.
Cigars,
Caffeine,
bro.
on your top 5 drugs, caffeine and nicotine are the top. Some of the top 2.
All right. Number 5. That. What's the 5th thing that you think I can't live without? That's not nicotine or. Sounds crazy saying, that's not that or. Caffeine.
You can live without caffeine or nicotine.
I can. Oh, sour candy. That's it. That's number 5.
Sugar's a hell of a drug too. I can't be hating though. I said my espresso machine.
Me and
I love the espresso machine.
yeah, that would be a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
The Nespresso
The
machine
Breville.
that I got from.
Oh,
you and
that?
Tell. That's been fire.
Yeah.
Every
you been using
morning.
it?
Every morning.
Nice.
Espresso on the way out. I'm getting ready.
It's easy.
I'm on the way out. Yeah. But that's it, dude. That's all I got. The only other thing I was gonna ask was about cheat meals, but we'll save that for another video.
Man, we can dive into it real quick.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
can. Real quick, I gotta go film.
All right.
Favorite cheat meal, right now.
Favorite cheat meal. Stopping at Five Guys, about 5 minutes away here. I'm getting 2 cheeseburgers with bacon, throw an extra patty on, lettuce, tomato, onion, side of pickles, not on the burger, large fry, actually probably regular fry, because they just load a shit ton in the bag anyways.
You just put this.
And then I stop at Blaze, or just Florida is so limited on pizza places.
Yeah, it is.
So if I can, I'll get 2 burgers, fry, and then pizza. But it's sad that I have to say Blaze. But
Yeah,
Blaze.
honestly.
Yeah,
Doesn't LeBron import it or own it?
I would be surprised. So
I have a sheet meal every day, so it's not all dependent on me.
there you go.
I just eat whatever I want.
Yeah. This isn't considered cheating because it's like not even bad. There's literally no sugar in it.
Yeah, totally protein.
Can't be a cheat. It's a daily thing. But all right, that was a Q&A. Appreciate you watching. If you're still watching right now,
Give somebody away. Give ways.
give that a particular bag to somebody.
No, send somebody a 4-pack if they watch this one.
All right, if you've been watching, hit up Mook. It's Mook's Visual on Instagram. He's gonna pay for a 4-pack package of the pretzels, and he's gonna send them to you. So, if you're watching, hit him up. He's not gonna have to pay for it, but you will get pretzels. So appreciate you watching. That's the Q&A. Hopefully Mook comes more prepared next time with better questions. But this was like a very last minute thing because this hurricane has really messed everything up. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, episode 61.
Maybe.
Probably not. You're right. Maybe like this could be the last one. You never know.
Right.